Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for August 12th, 13th, and 14th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, a couple of things. This is just the introduction. It will be on all the videos. So if you're new here, then just go down to the timestamp where it says Crosswatchers, and then the timestamp, and you can bypass the introduction. I hope you listen and watch at least one time. Now, the other thing is I've been playing with my sound again, so let's see if this works. How's that? Okay, anyway, you know that this is the weekend, so I am using my decks. I am using my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards. I am also using my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. I will pull one from my over here, Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, for the overview, for the introduction, what's going on in the world, I am using my Waite Rider Traditional Tarot and my Colette Baron Reed The Good Tarot. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and I've infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to the Spirit of God, Holy Spirit, Source, whoever that is to you, and just let the words flow. Okay, so a couple of things before we do this. You know that I'm always going to go through the just what's going on in the stars, because, you know, we were told to watch the heavens, watch the universe, watch the stars. Now, you know the 11th at, 9:35 p.m. is that full moon. And, you know, so this is that time to release, relinquish, and request. And release what's holding you back, relinquish what you don't need anymore, and request the good stuff. Then what we're going to be doing is we'll be going into the 12th, 13th, 14th. And yes, you could still be doing this 3 days before, the day of, and the 3 days after that full moon. And then it becomes the waning moon. And as it wanes, it gets smaller. And as it gets smaller and smaller, and it leads to that new moon. But that's a little bit down the road, 2 weeks down the road. Anyway, that's when you do a lot of releasing, when it's waning. However, we're still in that time period. Now, we've also had the Lion's Gate. Now, I have heard that the Lion's Gate portal closes. I've heard on the 11th, but I've also heard on the 14th, 15th, and 16th. So we still have a lot of that metaphysical energy going on, especially with that portal energy. So, lots of things were conjuncting and squaring with that full moon. You know, we had Uranus squaring, we had Saturn conjuncting, and then there was also some that were joining it, some were, conjuncting and sextiling and opposing. So those are all very strong energies for this 11th. So again, you know, 3 days before, 3 days after. I like to see it more around the day before, the day of, and the day after, but it's really strong stuff. And, you know, the fact that Leo, the planets that were in Leo were opposing and squaring with Aquarius, because Aquarius and Leo usually can partner very well together. But there's a little bit of an irritation there. There's a little bit of an irritation. So we will see what we will see around those dates. The 14th, we jump to the 14th now, and we have Mars in Taurus, and that's trining Pluto, which is retrograde, in Capricorn. Both of those are at 26 degrees. Trining is a very positive. They're really working together. Mars is the god of war, the planet of war, the energy of war, also Aries energy. Pluto is about destruction and transformation. And, you know, Taurus and Capricorn, both of these are earth energy. So the 14th could have some very interesting revelations, interesting news happening. So then we also have on the 14th, we have the Leo, the sun in Leo, opposing Saturn, which is retrograde at in Aquarius. Now they're a little bit off. The sun's 20 degrees, while Saturn is 24 degrees. So that's an interesting little thing. But remember, Saturn in Aquarius, I've been saying it since it went there. It is all about truth versus illusion, lies versus truth, reality versus, you know, what is really real, what is it that we believe it to be real. So now Leo is very, likes to think of themselves, or likes to think of Leo as very open and very honest. So now we have the sun and we have Saturn. They're both opposing each other. Again, what does that mean? It could, again, revelations, things coming out, things that we might not even have been aware of. So the 14th, so the 11th, important energies, very strong energies, very digging things up energies. The 14th has a continuation, but it's pulled in some different planets. Well, Leo, well, they've made different types of arrangements, okay? So it's kind of like, well, if you don't see it this way, well, let's try to work this out, and maybe you need to see it from a different point of view, okay? So interesting. We'll see what happens. I know that the Lionsgate has been very transformational, so we will just see what we will see. Anyway, let's go on. And again, if you want to bypass, just go down and, click on the timestamp. I'll put that in there. Also, too, take a moment, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. Lots of likes helps to get the algorithms things and lets the videos be seen. Okay, let's see what we've got here. To higher power. What's going on in the world that we need to know about, or you want to share, or how do you want to work this out? How's that? Let's see. Here we go. Now 3 cards. We'll put them down. Here we are. First card. Okay, now this is reversed. Reversed has a little stronger energy to me. Some people will read it as the opposite, but I just look at it as very stronger energies. Now, we have a 4. So we have a 4 of Pentacles. 4 is stability, organization. It's also leadership energy. It's very stable type of energy. However, this is our money energy. This is giving, receiving. This is what, with this card itself, this is keep your money close at hand and watch your money. I'm getting, a lot of times the 4 of Pentacles, the 4 of Earth, because this is an Earth energy. This is Capricorn, Taurus. Yeah, we have Capricorn and Taurus doing stuff right now. And it's also Virgo. Virgo's going to be joining the party soon enough. But there's a lot of reciprocity. There's a lot of giving and receiving. Sometimes this is giving and receiving of your own nature. I am getting the watch your money. Watch your money. Watch what's happening with the money. Watch what, and I don't necessarily, feel that it's so much the protection of money as much as it is the just follow the money. Follow the money energy here. Now this king sits there and has the money under his feet. He's holding the money and the money is crowning him. So this is important for him. He also has a very protective stance, or no, he's not standing, a protective way of, maintaining the money. So again, there's a lot of follow the money type of energy with this 4 of Pentacles. Your next card is, so now again, reversed. We have the 8 of Swords. Now, Swords energy is our Aquarius. We have Aquarius opposing Leo right now. It is also our Gemini, and it's our Libra. It is about thoughts, processes, hearing news. It's about, making plans. Now, the 8 of Swords. 8 is unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. But in this picture, the woman looks like she is actually, and this is a feminine energy, she looks like she is being held where she's at. She's got, she's standing in some water, so the water in itself may be a little slippery. I'm kind of feeling like she's worried about falling in the mud. At the same time, there are swords that are, are they guarding her? Are they keeping her in? Are they keeping her from the castle? The interesting thing about it, so we have 3 on one side, we have 5 on the other. 3 swords, the number 3 usually is about celebration. It's also about creativity. But then we have the 5 swords, and 5 is about change. Interesting part, the woman doesn't move. She's standing there. She looks bounded. She looks like she's got, these not ropes per se, but these cloths that are holding her back. She does have the ability to move. However, I feel like she's a little bit on the slippery slope. I feel like she's a little bit afraid to move because she doesn't quite know what's underneath her feet. And I always get different vibes from the cards. It could be the same card. I could read this the next time and say, oh, you're going to escape. Well, all of this is about feeling, this is basically feeling trapped. This is feeling like you can't move. However, all she really has to do is, well, we don't know. We don't know. Is her hands behind her bound? But because all she really has to do is have some trust, and she has to wiggle herself free. But we don't really know what's going on in the background. She could possibly kind of wiggle her head out. So in some ways she is trapped, and in some ways she really can break free. And there is, there is a way out of this. Except, again, we don't know how tightly her hands behind her are bound. So she might just feel, so this is all about illusion of being trapped. This is all illusion about, I can't make my move. I can't do anything about it. Again, so this is follow the money. Are we feeling trapped? Are we feeling like we really can't do anything? There's an illusion to this, but there's also a reality to it. We don't know how bound her hands behind her are. Next card is, interesting with that. So now we have a court card, but again, it is all reversed. And this is a 20. So it's a 2 tens. Tens are transitional energies. So 1 new beginning, 0 is God's source energy. So we have a 2 and we have a 0. 0, again, God's source energy. Now we also have 2s, which are crossroads, decisions. It's which way do we want to go? It's also coming together. Now, Judgment card, Major Arcana, Judgment card comes before the world says everything is done and good job. This is where we really look at things very carefully. We have to take responsibility for what we've done, for our part. And yet at the same time, once we do take that responsibility, we are now free to move forward. So here she is, she's bound up. She is kind of like, what can I really do? Well, look and see, what part did you play? And it doesn't mean, I'm not doing this as a personal reading. I'm doing this as a universal world reading. what part did we collectively, or what did the world collectively play? And, where are we going to, we have to look at things honestly if we want to move forward, okay? But this does show moving forward energy. This is definitely, we're a little bit stuck, but once we look at things and we really, and again, who is we? The world, the universe. It just means that there is an opportunity to get out of whatever this is, okay? Okay, so now 2 cards. Well, let's go and do the Colette Baron read, because 2 energies we didn't read. One is our fire or rods energy, or wands energy, and that is our Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, passionate, burning, and determined. And we did not look at our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, which is our water energy. And that is that's very spiritual. That's very, it flows. It's romantic. It's also, just very emotional energy too. So let's see what we have going on here with okay, there we go. Well, that's very interesting, and that is, a lot of this is confirmation, because we have that 4 of earth energy again. We have the 4 of pentacles energy here. And again, it is about, it does have the watching, the control, the follow the money. So we may feel trapped. There is something moving. We're going to be, we have to look at it. We have to face it. We can move on to something more positive. Remember, the World card follows this, meaning, hey, there's so much more to happen. We're just at a little bit of a stalemate. We're a little bit stuck here. So now be honest, move forward. But again, the 4 of earth is validation for the 4 of pentacles. And again, I'm getting that watch the money, follow the money. There's a little bit of being careful with the money, but at the same time, there's reciprocity with the money. So let's see what this all means. Let me know, please, because, let me know what you read into these. Let me know what you're reading, because I hear so many people, they say, okay, I see it this way too. If it's reaching you, the message gets delivered. we will see what we will see. Okay, take a moment again to like, share, subscribe, click on that bell for notification, and we will then start our readings now. Hello, my Aries, and how are you? Oh my goodness, I feel like I'm getting a whole bunch of stuff with your force. I know that we have, Mars with his Taurus, and again, that could be you taking the bull by its horns and just getting down to business. It's kind of like, for my Aries, I would not want to have to be on the opposing side. Let's put it that way. I would not want to be in conflict with Aries, especially this weekend. I don't know what's going on, but it's your will is going to be very strong this weekend and very clear-headed at the same time. So let's see what higher power has to say about my Aries here. Let's see. Remember, Jupiter is in Aries right now. It is retrograde. It'll be there until October 28th. It goes retrograde, and then I don't know what date it really goes back into Pisces, but that's okay too. So let's see what we have here for my Aries. I mean, it goes direct. You know what I meant. You know what I meant. And I think it does go to Pisces on the 28th of October. A lot of things happening around the 28th of October. So let's see, as I go rambling off, let's see what we have for my Aries. Yeah, you're a force to be reckoned with this weekend. Get out of Aries' way. Get out of Aries' way. Nothing is reversed. Let's see what we've got here. First card, 5 of air. Okay, so 5 of air. 5 changes, positive, negative, we don't really know. Air energy is our Aquarius energy. There's, stuff going on with Aquarius right now. Gemini and Libra, hearing news, thought processes, making plans. Now, the 5 of Swords also is where I get sneaky snake. I get the dishonorable one, the one that's trying to disrupt the plans, okay? Disrupt what, how Aries is going to, defend. It's remember the 5 of Swords, he's running off with, or he's sneaking off with 3 of the swords. So he's taking some of their ammunition. Okay, so why I'm saying it this way, I'm not quite sure, but I feel like there's again, I would not want to come against you, my Aries, but there is a sneaky snake there that's trying to undermine or undercut your defense, whatever, or your offense. It's trying to keep you off balance. Let's put it that way. Okay, so be aware of that. And when you're aware of it, you can see it. And then when you can see it, you can make changes. Okay, so an unwise choice. Learn what you can from this situation. Review everyone's motives. I don't want you to feel paranoid. At the same time I just want you to, when you see it, you can make changes, and you will be able to make changes. You're going to be your energy, your air energy is going to be extremely, extremely sharp this weekend. Next card, the World. So I like this. So we have a 5, 2, 1. So 2 is choices, decisions. 1 is a new beginning. Added together, 3, it's creativity, it's celebration. It's also the power of 3. This is Archangel Michael. Michael with the flaming sword. So we have some sword energy here, but we also have the flaming sword. We have and I don't normally talk about his flaming sword, the one about truth and justice, okay? Cutting through the baloney, letting things be seen, the reality of the situation be seen. And again, there's things happening. Go to the introduction. There's energies out there that want to be very revealing type of thing. Anyway, the World, though, Michael is the defender and also the protector. Now, there is, whoever your higher power is, your source, I do recommend that you call upon and you ask your source to send Michael. And then when should that happen, then say thank you to Michael. And like I said, Michael can clear the deck, clear the way. Now, the World in itself is about you get things done. Great job. Pat yourself on the back. Things are moving forward. Right now, The world energy does say, kind of come to grips with everything that's happened, rejoice in it, revel in it, and then get ready because you're going to be moving again. Okay. A job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path towards enlightenment. Aha moments. Next card, Queen of Air. So Queen's underlying energy, because court cards have this, is water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, emotional. Air energy, again, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Think things through, be very logical, be very objective. Don't, you can tell people, I really understand. It doesn't make it right, but I do understand. So it's kind of like, yeah, you still have to pay your price. You still have to, do what is needed, but I do understand. So the Queen of Air does have compassion. However, she does have that strong objectivity. She does have that strong, I need to see and do what it is that needs to be done and seen. Okay? So the Queen of Air doesn't not feel. Don't ever think that she doesn't feel. She does feel, but she's going to do what is right and what needs to be done. Okay? And she's going to clean her closet, and instead of looking at something and saying, oh, I remember when this happened, oh, I should keep this. No, if she doesn't need it anymore, she gets rid of it. Anyway, the Queen of Air is independent, experienced, realistic, and witty. Objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in a situation. So, we are kind of in that, in that waning moon type of thing, depending on when you watch this. So it is about clearing away, releasing and relinquishing. But there's also a major accomplishment that's going to be this weekend too for you, my Aries. Anyway, let's see what John Holland, Psychic and Tarot have to say from our higher power. How do you want to use these cards? What do you want to say with these cards? Card flying down. I didn't jump, though. I didn't jump. Well, let's see what we've got here. Okay. Let's see. 4. So we have that 4 energy, stability, organization, leadership. You know what you know, what you know. You are not coming from a place of, remember in the beginning, the 8 of Swords, she's standing on some slippery slope. You're not. You're standing on a firm foundation. Okay? So you know what you know, what you know. Again, I would not want to come against you this weekend, my Aries. Anyway, I'm going to pull this out. I should have said something in the beginning, but I didn't. Forgot. I came across these Amazon Angels of Abundance Oracle cards. Doreen Virtue, Grant Virtue. I know that, there's a little bit of, I don't know how old these cards are or when they were copyright. So I don't know if she still endorses these or not. But I liked them and they were inexpensive. So let's see. And they're very positive little messages. So let's see what we have here for my Aries. And I think I might pull one during the weekend readings. So let's see what we have here. Higher power for our Aries, words of encouragement. Release jealousy. Interesting with that. You're probably not going to be able to read this because it's very tiny. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Oh, interesting with that. Let other people's successes inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. Who does that belong to? I know we can always let other people. Oh, why? And that can give us an attitude of defeat, and we are not meant to be defeatists. Okay, let's see what we have. What crystal or energy for my Aries we have. Okay, reversed. Celestite. Communicate with the angels. Get Michael. Call on Michael. Communicating with angels. Tranquility. Good fortune. Deep meditation. I love it. I love it. Release jealousy. Ooh, Is that an affirmation? You don't have something. No, we have a lot. Anyway, my Aries, like I said, I really feel that you're going to be very strong. So go after what it is. Go after what you want. Anyway, take a moment, please, to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell notifications. Let's move. Let's get a lot of likes. Go down and like everything. Anyway, though, more importantly, though, my Aries, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.